Video game dudes.
Video games! What, Buckley? Don't you know what season it is? It's January Masween! It's February. Now, I may be the king of J-Ween, but lately I've been thinking that it's about much more than just being awesome. It's about the gamers and the love they all share. Do I even deserve to wear this crown anymore? That's it! I'll hold a tournament to find the new king of January Masween. I'll call it the January Masween Major League Video Game Playing Bowl of Video Games 2012. Esquire. Buckley, why are you talking to yourself? I'll be competing in the event, of course. That way it can show the world that I'm the world's most hardcore gamer. I'm even more hardcore than those Koreans who killed themselves playing StarCraft. Pause for laughter. Hey, Ted, can you organize the entire event for me? No, Buckley, that's too much work for something I have zero interest in. Come on, Ted. All you have to do is advertise, fundraise, rent out the warehouse for the weekend, select the game, select the other contestants, get enough TVs and game consoles for every player, write a press release, send out press kits, walk the dogs, get somebody to do the catering. It'll take you like an hour tops. Why can't you do it? Because I'm competing! Well, Jesus, I'm not the only other character in this cartoon. Can't you get Pete, Wacky Chef, or that priest guy to do it? Great idea! Wait, I was just— Hey, buttholes! Want to set up some bullshit video game competition? It is my primary objective to agree to your wacky shenanigans. Nipple Day. I guess so. I don't have any plans or anything. Fuck yeah! This is more awesome than the time I— Hey y'all, Tom Bradley here. When I came up with the idea for this episode, I was super excited. However, the sloths at Handicapped Chipmunk Studios told me that it would be too expensive to produce. They demanded me to rewrite the script, but I said, fuck that! I had friends coming over that weekend to play video games. Some of them came all the way from Canada. Do you know how far Canada is, Jeff? Do you, you piece of shit? So in lieu of animation, I've decided to present the rest of the episode in a 49-page Word document that I didn't proofread. Hope you enjoy it. Fingernails. Why can I only smell fingernails? Buckley arose from the hard concrete ground. It was hard and cold. He lifted his head, and then his back until he was finally standing on his two socked feet. He studied the room with his two moist baby blue eyeballs. Where the balls am I? Said Buckley as his eyes adjusted to the darkness. He was unable to see anything due to how dark it was. He starts rolling his tongue in his mouth. Man, am I thirsty and shit, said good old Buckster. He suddenly fell to the ground and rolled on the floor. I'm so bored, said the man whose full name is Buckley McVideogames. All of a sudden, a large burst of light fills the dark void from which he stood in. Buckley shields his eyes using his hands to avoid being blinded by the blinding light. Oh no! I'm gonna be butt raped! Shouted Buckley. As his eyes adjusted to the light, he saw a large warehouse filled with people. The warehouse is enormous. One of the biggest warehouses Buckley has seen in his life. I wonder how many hookers have been murdered here, questions Buckley silently to himself in his mind. Welcome, competitors, to the video game bowl, said a familiar robotic voice. God damn it! They got the fucking name wrong, those cunts, said our hero. He then looked up to the large monitor where he sees a large monitor with the faces of the PlayStation robot Pete, the deranged chef known only as Wacky Chef, and the priest guy from that one wedding episode for some reason. Your objective is to play video game, but watch out for paintballs, said the priest character. If you get hit by a paintball when you are playing video games, you will not get points. This is boring as shit! When can I play Halos? Said Buckley McVideogames. The three judges continued with the rules. The longer you stay in the game, the more points you will get, said the robotic Pete. The winner with the most points in 12 hours will be crowned the new king or queen. or king of January Misween. Oxford Jones, red letter J, rated X by an all-white turkey, said the nonsensical fan favorite wacky chef. An alarm sound rings as the monitor turns to black. Better get my shit started, Buckley says as he reaches deep into his pocket. He pulled out a granola bar. It is a chewy caramel bar. The silvery wrapper fills the air. He unwraps the bar and shoves it into his mouth. He closes his jaw, breaking off the bar, chewing rapidly. He gives off an orgasmic sigh. It was the first time he ate since at least 3:35. Suddenly, paintballs fly through the air, bursting as they hit the concrete floor. Buckley falls to his feet as he sees his first two opponents. Oh no, said Buckley. It's insert name later. And I don't know, Jeremy. Alright, let's skip ahead here. This is getting kind of boring. He sees his next opponent in sight. A blonde-haired woman, about his size. She looked about his age, attractive. She had nice hips, but not in like a fat mom way. From what he could tell by her shirt, she had nice breasts. Buckley desperately wanted to see her turn around because her ass was probably awesome too. Man, if he wasn't married, he'd be all over that fine slice of pie. Buckley is a straight man, by the way. The woman rushes towards Buckley, having spotted him. He ducks behind a strategically placed stack of tires. Being the stupid woman that she is, she has no idea where Buckley is and starts thinking about Grey's Anatomy or some shit. Surprise, bitch tits! Buckley emerges from the tires and punches the woman square in the vagina. She falls to the ground in pain. Wow! I thought that only worked on dudes, said Buckley as he fires his paintball into her backside. Hey babe, after I win the competition, how would you like to spend the night with the king? She looked up in disgust. Fuck you, asshole. Buckley shrugs. Talk about a sore loser. Alright, let's just skip to the final chapter. Only 2 competitors left, said Pete over the monitor. Buckley rushes down the hallway to meet his final opponent. Already taking out most of his adversaries, Buckley is feeling remarkably confident. This shit is in the bag! I'm gonna get my crown back in no time! Then his next opponent appears before him. Buckley opens his eyes to see the feminine figure before him. She greets him. Hey, Buckster! Holy vagina squirt! It's Cassie, my next-door neighbor that I sometimes fantasize about while I'm doing my wife. That's right, Buckster, said the 100% original creation by Tom Bradley, All Rights Reserved. I made it to the last round. I can't believe I'm this close to being the first queen of January Misween. Yeah, right, shouted Buckley, the Irish warrior. I would rather die than see a stupid girl take the crown of all gamers. Eat paint, bitch! Before he could take out his paintball gun from his paintball gun holster, Cassie has already came from behind to press her gun against his back. Any last words, King? Buckley doesn't respond. He slightly tilts his head to the side. He begins smelling her hair. Just like strawberries, he thinks to himself. The sweet aroma reminds him of a perfume his mother used to wear. She would wear it when he was a child, growing up in a small town in Rhode Island. She would wear it while she did his laundry, as she watched him play Super Mario Bros. On the NES. She would always cheer him on as he played his video games. I just beat Bowser, Mom! Great job, sweetie, she would say to him as he hands him a large glass of milk. He would always cherish the times he had with his mother. He then began to wonder why she left him with his father, a cruel man who had no love for video games, and would constantly tell him how useless he was. Do your homework. Isn't it time to start thinking about college? You can't work at that GameStop your whole life! Buckley immediately orgasms and falls to the ground crying. Whoa! Are you okay, Buckster? Said a concerned Cassie. I'm fine, bitch! Sparks Buckley. I'm fine. Cool beans! Said Cassie as she fires her gun in the back of his head. The speakers boom. Ladies and gentlemen, the new queen of January Misween is Cassie! The non-existent crowd goes wild in ecstasy and applause. Buckley walks over to his dumpy wife, standing by the exit. Her hair smells like a farty old cunt. It was very big of me to give up the crown, right, Amy? Said an exhausted Buckley. You didn't give up anything, Buckley, said Amy. "You just smelled that girl's hair and came in your pants. I saw the whole thing." "Take me home," said the true hero, Buckley. "I'm moving out." "I got the crown! I got the crown!" "Fuck you!"